Welcome to Mystic Moons. Today, now, under the starry heavens, we're going to do an investigation. And I want to thank you for joining me. To my subscribers, a special thank you. To my guests, I appreciate you coming by. Now, we're going to take a trip into the ether because we can't seem to get an answer yet about this mystery. Now, LA has been the scene of turbulence for the past 2 weeks, and it still continues. Now, we all know that LA has been scorched, burned to the ground, and is still burning. And there's been like rumors or snag comments about trafficking, underground tunnels, things like that. So I want you to please be brave and inhale, hold your breath, the count of 6 or so, and let the breath out your mouth. Let's get in touch with all our controls so we can all participate on a psychic level as we explore the ether. Now, LA is a very, 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 very different type of energy. Just this week alone, there were over 740 earthquakes, about a dozen or more over 0.3 point magnitude. And it can be brushed off, yes, saying, yes, the San Andreas fault line needs to burp, pass air, so we can eliminate not having the big one. Okay, I can accept that, and so can you. But there's something that still nags, even though you can become complacent about earthquakes. But my exploratory friends, something else going on. Every city has its intrigue, its mysteries, its gloss. LA was no exception. Hollywood, movies, rich people, and of course, people that were not rich, not in the movies. However, who made those signs? Who made those signs? We all know that there's trafficking going on in the world. We know it's a byproduct of wars, chaos, kidnappings, violence, right? We know that. Now, there's no proof yet, physical proof, actual proof, but it's very suspicious. Even on Google Maps, we see help, help, help from Google Maps. So if you could read something from Google Maps, this is no small time enterprise. And a lot of YouTubers and such, TikTokers, have been going over to the site and investigating. They've unclosed or discovered certain things. They discovered clothes, discarded clothes, discarded children's toys, discarded air conditioners, entrances to tunnels. Now, every city, we do know, every city in the world has its tunneling system. We'd be naive to think that LA did not. However, what is strange is the fact that these openings, these tunnels, ever since they were put on Google Maps, have disappeared, have been closed, covered, not with just dirt, rocks. What could they possibly be hiding? Could they be hiding pain, anguish, trafficking, children being trafficked, adults being trafficked? There's something sleazy going on. We don't know it. And what we're going to do today is we're going to put on our psychic caps. We're going to try our best And we're going to explore what is the reality, the possible reality with the help of the spirits. Oh, incidentally, you see this face. This was someone, some being who visited me yesterday. Of course, she was more vile than I was even put down on paper and pencil. I didn't even draw what I saw on a regular drawing pad. This is a notepad, there's lines all over. But this is some sort of entity that feels like it has a high ranking. This is the image. It has a high ranking, the pyramid. We all know the pyramid of this, right? Right. We all know that. All right. But this entity is not on the bottom like us. No. This entity is on the tippy top. And I just was like, I also got another image. But right now, let's just deal with this entity that I see things. I see things in the weirdest places. And I've taken to sketching them when I can, what I see. But now remember, this was much more malevolent than I was able to capture. But you get the idea. And I felt that this entity had something to do with Earth and the ruling scene. And for some reason, it appeared to me. So we're just going to use the help of this creature, this being. Could be our superior, we don't know. I'm not joining forces, it's opening a door. Join me. And we will find out what is beneath. Are these tunnels? Are they trafficking? Are they screams for help being ignored? No one in their spare time would waste their time writing help messages, especially after the continual horror of LA burning. Thousands and thousands homeless. Now, there's something debauchery, there's something malevolent, there's something evil going on. Evil, right. And there's something, and it's strange too that this was right by a port. Now we all know what goes in shipping containers and what goes on in ports. This is very complicated. So let's find out. It is complicated. So let's see now. Give us some intel, spirits, all spirits, about what is beneath the scorched earth of LA in the tunnels that were recently closed up, where the clothes and toys of children, as well as adults, were found. And you can blame it on many types of situations. However, it's a bit peculiar. And if someone was in need of housing, they wouldn't waste their time writing help signs. It's not a prank, it's something else. So let's get off of our naivety and let's dig. All right? Now, which of these are running and speaking? What can we say? Why are these tunnels there? Why are these tunnels? Do they serve as holding cells? Are those for people being trapped? Unfortunate people that got lost in the system, lost outside this system, people that were used, abused, and perhaps even worse. What? Are these tunnels a secret of why LA was incinerated in the first place? Is this a tag? Is this, and this is a place where people do not go at night if they value their lives. So let's see, what is the secret of these tunnels and this help sign? Is it something that we should shiver in our boots? What is it? These help signs were drawn on the earth. They were also made out of discarded garbage. Help, 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 help. Who's screaming for help? And they say this guy, Jose. Jose. How common. Jose did it. Who is Jose? All right. Let's find out. See if we can get some kind of clue. We can cut through this. Cut. The first thing we get is the Eight of Wands. Energy. 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 Busy, 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 busy. Something's going on. Something is going on. Then the next card we get. Now, first of all, we know something is going on. How deep, how dark, I don't know. How deep, how dark, how evil, I don't know. And then we have the 7. We have the 8, rather, the 8 of Cups, walking away. Cover up the entrances, I don't know. And then block, just forget about it. It doesn't exist. Make it into some sort of urban tale, urban mystery that nobody cares about. These people didn't care about it. There's more important problems. We just had the fires. We just had the plane and a helicopter crash. What next? What next? Any interest on one particular subject, another thing happens. Another thing happens. So nothing ever gets resolved or discovered. Ooh, look at this. We have the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords, you know what that means. Uncanny, untrustworthy. Foul means. Sneaky means. Uncanny, unusual means. So far, it's suspicious. It's suspicious with the 8 of Wands. We have the 8 of Cups, and we have the 8 of Cups. It's like nothing to see here. Move along. And then we have the uncanny, unpredictable, unorthodox way of cover-up. You know how people just go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and that's how they conduct investigations. Corruption knows no limit. And then we have here the Queen of Cups. What is the Queen of Cups? It's a strange place for a queen to be. A queen. I don't know what that means. We're going to put that one over here. The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups. Don't know. And then we have the 4 of Coins. The 4 of Coins. Well, we can believe that it's the boss. The boss. The boss. The boss. And who is the boss? Mastermind? The over-the-top person? We have people. These are people involved in it. And here we have an upside down presentation. This was not meant to show, because if it was the 9 of Cups, it would be showtime. But however, we have an inverted 9 of Cups. This issue was not meant to get to this level of notoriety. No, it was not. So we can basically say, this is self-explanatory. The 8 of Wands, the 8 of Cups, the 7 of Swords, and the inverted Nine of Cups. All right. So we've unclothed the fact that this is a busy, this is a big time, lots of people involved. And the fact that they had just closed it up right away and got out of town. Like, I always had enough to get out of Dodge. And then it was used a lot of sneaky characteristics to cover up, for the cover up, to cover it up, to make it didn't exist, it doesn't exist. And the fact is the no-show. Don't look, don't think, don't anything, don't trust anything. All right. Let's just take a few. Who is this Queen of Cups? Is this a good Queen of Cups? Is this a generous, giving, benign Queen of Cups in this sordid discovery? What is this Queen of Cups? Is it somebody who has a pristine reputation, a pristine excuse, face, false face, benevolence? It's possible. Anything is possible when you leave the road for discovery. All right, now let me see now. Who is this Queen of Cups? We're going to have to go several times and find out who is this Queen of Cups. We'll just take two more of this one. However, let's take another deck. Let's find out now. Who is this Queen of Cups? Queen of Cups. Queen. Who is the Queen of Cups? The Queen. The Queen of Cups. Oops, that one wants to come out. I don't want it. Let's see. The Queen of Cups. These cards are so big, they're clumsy. The Queen of Cups. All right. I'm going to take this one. I'm going to take this one. All right. So let's investigate this Queen of Cups. This could be one of the lead characters. All right. The first thing we got is, this is the first interest over the Queen of Cups. Now, first of all, this is a message. We have the Page of Cups, Page of Swords, rather. And we have the Two of Cups. We have the Two of Cups, the Queen of Cups. So there's a little organization behind this. There's a little organization. This is not a one-person scene, obviously. And this is still a mystery. But I would say there's one person at the top, and obviously is receptive, feminine, and it's like a two-person first lieutenants, the boss, plus two trusted aides, and what? Question. Now, let's see this one. Now, the first thing we get is the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords. Which means basically she has an organization behind her, behind the enterprising person. An organization, all right. She has an organization, which is, besides the two lieutenants running the scene, they have a big-time operation going on. There's somebody who's like squired away in comfort in like special phones, who has their two lieutenants running the show. And there's more, and the two lieutenants have their men under them, their people. It's a big-time operation. And we have the Two of Pentacles. Beneficial, yes. This, again, could be the two. We have the Two of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. This is big-time money. There's big-time money behind this tunnels and the help sign. Behind these tunnels. And We have the Fool, adaptability. Adaptability. In other words, it can be whatever you want it to be. If you want to phony up the theater is phonied up. This is a big time international organization that's operating out of these tunnels. And if you see a lot of clothes, there must be somebody who wears them because clothing isn't cheap and you just don't leave clothes. But if you're in a haste, you leave clothes. And if you quickly don't want to people running around, you do everything fast in the dark. And the clothes are the last thing that you pick up, like the trash. And you blame it on, oh, there's homeless camps. That could be, you've seen many Hollywood and soul movies about the beggars and the homeless people being the spies, the detectives. Everybody knows that. You've read many novels. So, that could be a ruse. That could be a misleader. So we're just like using that as theater. However, this is a big time operation, and the person that runs it has a well-oiled machine. Now, let's check out this one, the Four of Coins. The Four of Coins. The Four of Coins. Now, I think that there's something extremely puzzling. Something extremely puzzling. We've already concluded that it seems like it's an international organization. And that there was indeed, you just don't leave clothes. You just don't go through all this trouble. You just don't draw help signs for fun and games in LA. You don't do it. You don't do it. That's like going to the New York Stock Exchange and saying free money, free money, free money. Or going to an expensive restaurant outside and having a hot dog stand. You don't do that. You don't do that. You don't. Or McDonald's wrappers. You don't do that. It just isn't done. Because, not that it doesn't make sense, it's too much theater. It's too much theater. You want to draw away from, not draw to. All right. Now, let's see this one. All right. We have the Ten of Cups. Well, the egotist would be the Four of Coins would be a happy if they got away. And they did get away. They got away. They're leaving it up to teenagers, young people to discover the Ace of Cups. Oh, they're happy. They're happy. And we have the High Priestess. Again, we have the feminine. Well, I would say there's definitely something suspicious about those tunnels. And it does indeed seem to be something about trafficking. Will they get to the bottom of it? There's a lot of money involved in this, and it seems as though they can be paying off corrupt officials. Corruption breeds a mystery that can't be solved. A mystery that won't be solved. However, we can safely conclude that this is an international operation that's going on. This is one of the drop boxes. The drop boxes, you know what that is. Yeah. So, I would say that we definitely have the remnants of a trail. Does the leadership in LA, really? The leadership in California have what it takes to investigate this? No. However, can they be caught? Perhaps. That's another reading. So I would say, yes, indeed, it does seem as though that it was a hideout that was abandoned quickly and hastily. And even now, discussion is not appreciated. So what do you think about what these help signs, Google Maps, tunnels, openings that were closed quickly, entrances, tunnels? What do you do with tunnels and ports, traffic? What do you think it is? Are they importing chihuahuas, Persian pussycats, lab rats? Something was going on. But it's also tied in strangely to the fires itself. Evidence could be connected with Diddy and what he knows. How high does this go? How far does it go? Answer questions. We can just hope that the investigation continues. It does lead somewhere. Because what was taken out of those tunnels was alive. Why were there toys? Why were there children's clothes, adult clothes? They're not rags either. Not rags. Why? These are questions. So, anyway, thank you very much for taking this investigation. Even thinking about it is sending energy in the auras of discovery, in the heavens. In our development, we can't allow things to continue without question, nor can we believe what others have no time for, to even discover, or are afraid to. It's very complicated, truth. Demon energy, positive light energy. Why were those tunnels there? Who was in those tunnels? Those are questions to ask. And if they wanted to, they could take an X-ray of that area and find out all the different tunnels and all the different ways where they go. They do it for like the ocean. They do it for other areas. If you want to find out what is under the ground, took a beam to it and you could see. On that note, let's leave this subject until another time. And good luck to the people who are on the ground and in the process of discoveries. Be careful. Thank you.